I love playing VR games, but I don't necessarily love working out. So let me share with you 10 VR fitness apps that trick you into working out. We all know that there are hundreds, if not thousands, billions, trillions of different VR fitness apps that are really good for getting your heart rate up. Some of them are specifically made so that you can get your heart rate up. Games like FitXR, Supernatural, they are fitness focused and you assume that you can get a workout in, but there are some games that don't advertise that they are really good fitness games. So those are the ones I'm going to be sharing with you today. Alright, so let's start. First up, Beat Saber. Of course, I have to start off with Beat Saber. This is probably the first VR game that anyone has ever seen or played. At least it was the first VR game I ever saw and I ever played. But this one is a rhythm-based game. It has you slicing through blocks to the beat of your music. You can have your own music if you mod it. If you don't want to do all that, then you can just buy the different packs or music packs that they have. So you end up getting a really good workout, especially for your upper body and your core, as long as you are doing your squats, your ducks, your jukes, your dives, all that fun stuff. This is a really good, and it is very easy for you to get sucked into it. Next, we have a little bit of a newer one. We have Underdogs. So this is kind of like a boxing game. I would kind of compare it to. You are in a mech, and it is a mech fighting game. It sounds kind of crazy. I saw it and was like, okay, I need to try this ASAP. I did and ended up breaking a huge sweat. My arms were completely done after I played this game for about an hour. The good thing is this is seated friendly. So, you know, you're able to sit down while also get a little bit of workout in. But of course, you burn a little bit more calories if you're standing up. But hey, I'm not going to judge you. Next on the list, we have Gravity League. So this one is one I've talked about a couple different times on the channel. This is a free game, similar to like tennis, racquetball, you know, just like a very basic sports game where you are hitting a ball back and forth. This game tests your agility, your coordination, and at the end of the day gives you a solid cardio workout without you even noticing it.
And they put this one to bed. What a match! Until next time.
Alright, then we have Oh Shape. So this one is a newer one for me. It's not a new game at all, but I just now played this one. And this one combines rhythm and dance as you move your body through various shapes. It's like human Tetris or something. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really good for your flexibility, coordination, and overall fitness. I was surprised how quick this one got my heart rate up, like scary high. So definitely check this one out. And what is a top 10, top 5, any list of VR fitness apps without me listing Thrill the Fight? We all know this game. If you don't know it already, oh my gosh, hurry up and buy it. It is a $10 game that is really just the best boxing game that we have on VR so far. This one focuses more on realism and technique, and you'll find yourself ducking, weaving, throwing punches. It is crazy. I mean, there's different like mini games and things like that, but if you really want to burn some calories, you get in the ring and have some fun. I like to play this game in mixed reality because I feel a little bit more threatened and ready to fight if I see a random man in my living room. So yeah, definitely try that. But this is a really fun game. Very immersive. I swear I've thrown so many punches through walls, through my dogs, through, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, and then let's talk about Dragon Fist VR. Very similar to Thrill the Fight, but this one is martial arts instead of boxing. This one is a lot of fun because you do have multiplayer, so I play this one a lot with my friends, and you practice combinations, you practice strikes, blocks, and the movement feels really smooth. Another very immersive game where you're just fighting different people, and oh my gosh, it gets your heart rate up quick.
This. Losing to me means death.
And then coming up at number 7 is Until You Fall. A lot of people have told me about this game, but I just finally tried it out and oh my gosh, I love it. This is another seated friendly game and it can quickly get your heart rate up. So you're basically battling enemies with swords. It's very fast-paced combat and the constant movement just keeps your heart rate up and your muscles working a lot. And it's not just slinging the sword or anything like that. You also have different movements that are like squats and dodges and ducks. This is probably one of the best ways I've seen a game gamify fitness, because you are doing squats, ducks, lunges, things like that, and you really don't notice that it is fitness. You really do not notice. Of course, all the games I'm sharing with you today are, you know, hidden fitness apps or games that make you think you're just playing a VR game, but Until You Fall definitely is, I think, the best in this category.
Fall. Rise again.
All right, next, let's talk about any VR shooter. Yes, Pavlov, Population 1, Contractor Showdown. These shooters are very, very easy to get a nice little workout. I love shooters. I grew up playing Call of Duty and I currently play Fortnite a lot. And shooters are just fun and always good to come back to. And then in VR, when you think about it, you know, you're standing up, you're turning around, you're ducking, you're squatting, you're shooting, you're aiming. There's so many different movements that you do in these VR shooter apps. I actually wore my Fitbit and my heart rate monitor while playing one of these games. It was Population 1. And oh my gosh, my heart rate got up so fast. I was dripping in sweat. And I was like, oh wait, this is a workout. And then next up we have C-Smash VRS. So this one combines elements of squash and tennis in like a futuristic setting. It's all about quick reflexes and fast movements, and it gives you a really good cardio workout and it improves your hand-eye coordination. I've talked about this one a couple times on the channel. It is a very good game that I recommend everyone try out. It's amazing. I can't say much else.
It's the language of play. Welcome to C-Smash VRS.
Last but not least, we have Tiger Blade. I would compare this a little bit to Until You Fall because it's a lot of, you know, sword play and some ducking, some dodging, things like that. But this one is a little bit newer, so I wanted to throw this on the list. I played this one for about 45 minutes and was very, very immersed. And then after, of course, same story with all these games, I take off my headset and go, wait, why am I sweating this hard? So there you have it, 10 VR games that trick you into getting a good workout. So whether you're slicing blocks, boxing, or battling enemies, these games make fitness very fun and engaging and overall just really immersive. So thank you all so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. I will see you all next week.